Now he tells me.
Yep. This Tribble is dead. And so are these. A lot of them are dead. A lot of them are alive. It won't be for long.
Alright, yo, what's up, everybody? Holla at your boy, this is Len, a.k.a. The Bad Tribble. And I am here with...
the man, the myth, the legend, Master Tribble E. Mac. What is going on?
We are here at Amalgam Comics and Coffee House.
Walking Dead Sundays.
Walking Dead Sundays after the most recent episode. The second episode of the second half of Season 8 of The Walking Dead. Season 7. I told you, I'm not in my right mind, dog.
I know.
This is all you tonight.
Yep. keep going. We gotta
all right, so this is the episode titled
New Best Friends.
New Best Friends, where we find out exactly what Rick was smiling about at the end of the last episode. He's found like this junkyard pack that is just like crew thick, like a good 50, 80 people thick.
Yeah, they deep.
They challenge Rick to prove that he is they are worthy of them, combining forces.
Yeah, it was like, we own your lives now, so, what are you going to give us for your lives?
Exactly. And
he's like, well, you already took all our food.
So I don't know what else y'all want.
And, oh, by the way, our lives aren't our own because, our lives are owned by the Savior. So if you kill us, they're going to come looking for you. Exactly. And then you're going to owe them.
Right.
So, yeah, you might want to rethink about who owes who what.
So then, so they begrudgingly say, all right, well, maybe we'll ride with y'all, but you got to show and prove. So Rick has to go into like this Resident Evil like pit of danger, fighting this like this man is like Pinhead on
like
steroids.
Walker, yeah,
for real. Meanwhile, we touch on Carol. We touch on her. We find out. We touch on Daryl. We got stuff with Daryl.
Yep, Daryl. We got to see Richard. Richard has his whole full-on Shane plan about how to get this war popping with the Savior.
Right, Richard from the Kingdom.
Right, because he ain't got time to wait for it to just bubble up naturally, which is coming to a head. Everybody sees it coming to a head. The head is coming. There's no way to avoid the head. There's no fork in the road where you can say, hey, left is ahead and right we can just continue as usual. Like, all roads are leading to conflict. So Richard just wants to get the ball popping off now, and everybody's trying to hold on to this semblance of peace for as long as they can, which is not going to really work.
Yeah, it's not going to work. It's not going to work yet. All this is popping off on this episode, which, again, is not bursting with action, but there's enough action in there with the whole Rick versus like the Spike Walker type thing.
Yep, and then you got Daryl versus Richard because Daryl's not down with the plan.
Because that plan was to basically, give up or sacrifice
this chick that Ezekiel, cares about to pull him into the conflict. And if the chick wasn't Daryl, this woman.
If it
wasn't Carol, Daryl still wouldn't be like down for it. Like he's not, about sacrificing an innocent just to pull the you know what I mean?
Right.
He doesn't want to go full on Shane to get his way. He realizes it needs to come, but he doesn't want to make it happen that way.
Yeah, exactly. But when he finds out that it's Carol,
he's like, oh no, I'm about to go see Honey Dip though and see what's good with that. Have a conversation with her, see what's really good.
Yeah. So, and then you even see something, like Morgan loses his stick.
Savior's got him.
They got him.
They got him for that. So now he got to walk around stickless and, decide what he want to do with himself. Because Daryl told him, hey, what you fighting for, man, is going. You ain't got the stick no more. So now how you going to remember your boy with the terrapins? You going to remember, your man.
Right.
So how you going to do that now? Think about it, Morgan. So I'm not saying you got to give up or totally release everything, but you do still got to fight for what you need. It's complicated. It's all very, very complicated. But the landscape is shifting. It's shifting ever so slightly into, Rick's favor. Now he has to find guns to fulfill the junkyard dogs.
Yeah. So what are your takeaways? What are your thoughts on this episode as a whole, man?
It was a good episode. It was entertaining. There was not like major development, but I do like the motivation that everybody's coming from. Richard, who wants to sacrifice an innocent life for what he believes is the greater good and what will be the best thing for the kingdom.
Yeah.
One life to save many, even though you're going to lose more lives in the conflicts. And you gotta make sure your people are ready too. That's the other thing. You can't just, cause you keep taking shit at these meetings, you can't be like, yo, this is bullshit, my boss needs to do something. You know what I mean? Like the squeaky wheel gets the oil. Like you can't, don't be the one trying to spark the conflict off now, just because you're taking a little bit of shit from the long hair boy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so, but I guess but he's not entirely wrong.
No, he's not wrong. He's not wrong at all, because his motivation is not wrong, but the way he's going about this is wrong. What at the end of the day, what he has to do is he has to talk Ezekiel into. Ezekiel's trying to like stand pat on this.
Right,
like,
he's more like mind like Morgan. Like, if we have a peace, I want to maintain this peace. As tenuous as it is, I want to maintain it. I will not throw it away. You know what I mean? Because like once you're in war, like it's full on. All things are off.
Because it's in for a penny, in for a pound.
Exactly. So next thing you know, they may get a Hugo down their front gate with the music blaring and all kinds of stuff, and bonfires calling in walkers and stuff like that. Like they don't have to worry about them problems now. Like you gotta be on alert 24/7, and his people aren't ready for that. Like if anything, Ezekiel should be getting his people ready to do that, so he could announce it like next month or something like that. But like they're not ready, and Ezekiel's not making preparations to ramp up anything.
Yeah, even though he is kind of they're getting ready to at least defend themselves, because they got everybody doing like the archery classes and all that type of stuff, and
I think that's just kind of standard for what they do.
Okay, all right. I
don't see it as him like, just like Daryl said, we need to go back to the hilltop. I need to go back to the hilltop to help get them ready. That's like more Ezekiel on the hilltop. They're not getting ready. That's just like how we prepare for if you want to join the run crew team, like the people with little pads and stuff.
All right.
So that just seems like class. That's Tuesday. They're not marching no more. They're not rising up like the hilltop is. Like the hilltop's about to have classes for those people that want to fight. So they're about to be structured in that they know what they're getting themselves into. They want to fight to release these shackles of the Savior. So that's what they want to do.
Gotcha.
The kingdom is not of that mindset, so they're not training for life or death right now.
No,
they're just like, hey, I'm going to join the run crew because that's where I'm going to be assigned. That's how I can replenish the well. That's my part. You know what I mean? So they're just having a good time living life in the kingdom. Fair maidens and lads and such.
But then you think that Morgan has seen what the Saviors could do, will do, what they're capable of. So why is Morgan?
He hasn't seen. Only the people that were there that night have seen what they're capable of. Like he didn't see the roadblock or the 3 different roadblocks with 3 different groups of dudes and 3 different increments of men or amassed. So Morgan hasn't seen everything. He saw the one bull that was left after Carol took out the rest of the car full.
Right.
So he saw that bull trying to enjoy, what he did to her. Morgan didn't run on the station and see the pictures over my man's bed of like the blood puddles of other heads bashed in. Glenn saw that, you know what I mean? So like, no, Morgan doesn't know.
He doesn't know the totality of their evil. That's true.
He doesn't. Now they told him, who died and all that kind of stuff. But if you're not there and you didn't see it,
you're not experiencing it the same way.
Not at all. Not in the slightest. You know what I mean? So Morgan doesn't know. He knows what they're about, but he don't know what they what they do.
He can find, but he still has he got a sense.
He has a sense. It is a sense, but still, it's not worth risking the peace.
It is worth risking the peace. We got a guest right here. I'm pulling you. Come here, my brother. Come here, my brother. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got Keith from up the block here at Amalgam. He comes to Amalgam, Walking Dead Sundays.
Yes.
Morgan. What's his problem?
Morgan almost went crazy, and Morgan is on that tip to where the Aikido and the stick and everything just represents his peace and his state of mind. Like, I don't know if anybody else, I've never almost gone crazy. You ever almost gone crazy?
It's been a minute.
Okay. Not this week.
Yeah, but you can imagine somebody went through what he went through with the loss of his son. Remember, he
He was
He was
good.
back.
Yeah,
He was
yeah,
back
yeah.
poop crazy. He was like really
Clear,
like
yeah.
and he was killing people and he was good at it. So I think that his piece, he like cares about that. But I think that them taking that stick away and where it's going, he about to be hardcore.
He's about to
Because
snap.
it's unbalancing.
He's about
Yeah.
to snap because that's his
He
tether.
about to snap, and that's probably gonna be the end of like Rick probably gonna have to kill him because he's gonna go crazy. Because no, he was crazy like Shane was crazy.
Yeah.
People go crazy on Walking Dead, but there's that certain crazy where you turn into Negan, but not even a Negan that can speak and be eloquent or get girl.
Right.
You just turn into a real raving lunatic.
True that.
Like Rick in the prison. We hated them episodes. They were slow. When he was in a prison and he was talking to himself
on the
he
phone
kept talking,
and all that.
yeah. You get to that. The Walking Dead get you to that point.
Well, the Walking, if nothing else is going to get you that point, Walking Dead people is going to get you to that
But
point.
Morgan is getting on my nerves. He's being too much of it. It's like we want his cosign. He needs to get raw. That's what they need.
Yeah. I mean, like, what's your problem,
They
dog?
took his stick, man.
Yeah, and it's just a stick. Like
is.
It's just to
just
dig
a
at
long
him personally.
broomstick.
Just to dig at him personally.
All right. So what is your takeaway from this episode as a whole, man?
This episode was cool. To tell you, I will be happy the day that they kill Negan. I'm just waiting for them to kill Negan because I just feel like it's so much stress on viewers and watchers. You're worried about it every week. Who's gonna die? You saw the little flash that they gave everybody watching. That little next week blurb they gave is like, oh no, they're gonna kill Eugene. It's seemingly a Eugene episode where we go back, see what's up with Eugene and do that and get distracted from this story. They're gonna come back, but I just want them to kill Negan. They need to kill Negan as soon as possible. I'm even ready for a better threat. It's just too much. He killed Glenn. He killed Abraham. He killed, what was the fat chick's name? Huh?
Olivia.
He killed Olivia. It's just so much. Everybody knows there's so much that's going on where it's like, all right, I'm done with my heart can't take no more. Kill him. You can even get to a bigger threat. You can have like an outer space Negan or outer space zombie, whatever. But I just want them to kill Negan. I'm like, get rid of him. Or give him his own show, man. Something. Give another spinoff. Y'all don't feel like he in a way? You know what? I'm sorry to cross shows. But it's just like that damn baby on Orange is the New Black. The Puerto Rican girl that was having a baby.
Yeah.
I was so happy when she had that baby. It was just in the way. It was like in all the episodes, you always hearing about this baby. For 2 years, you hearing about a baby.
It's the longest pregnancy on earth.
Yeah, you watch 1 year. You got to take a break for another year, and then another one come out. So for about 3 years, she been having this baby. It was like, yo, man, please. Like with Negan, how long we been dealing with this?
Well, Negan
Negan really only popped up like
last year.
Yeah, that first episode.
This
but
year is really.
It was so heavy. Your hearts are still heavy, right?
Yeah.
Every time
That
you
joint
see
was
Negan,
crazy.
you think about him fucking busting Glenn in the head in the eye.
Every time I see Negan, I think about him on the porch holding.
Yeah,
the baby.
You know what? It was just how he killed Glenn because we love Glenn, and then he made fun of his eye hanging out. It was like that's ruthless.
He's raw dog.
Because I know some people that probably kill people like that. So that just seemed very real. That you just gonna pop his eye out and joke about it while we crying. Think about it. That's what Negan did. A piece of us died.
That's true.
No, a piece of us. The messed up thing is that when Abraham died, we was cool.
Yeah,
it was like,
cool,
bro. He was like, you know what?
Because we waiting
That's
for
my
one.
homie, but you a soldier.
Yeah.
You're a soldier, Abraham.
Yeah.
Take that, and you said something slick.
Yeah,
all right, you
that.
cool. We was cool with that. We was still like, that's when I start. Yo, Negan gotta die. We gonna get him. But then when you just all of a sudden pop Glenn in the head, comic book, the people that read the books, they knew
what was coming.
that it could happen. But we was all like, nah, they ain't gonna do that to Glenn. Glenn the coolest boy on the show. We watched the show because of Glenn. When he did that, man, a piece of me died.
And I know it's gonna look just like the comic book.
When did it come out? When did that one come out? When did the season start?
This season just started in last September.
Yeah, like October.
Yeah, so think about it. Since October, a little piece of us done died.
Yeah.
And this dude holding babies now. And chilling with chicks and torturing Daryl. He done did too much. He's done too much.
Yeah, he has.
I'm about to kill the actor in real life just so they can kill him on the show. Just so they gotta write him out.
Man, Jeffrey, man.
Yeah, just so they be forced.
They gotta write him out.
But how do y'all feel? Y'all cool with it? Like I ran into people that said they want Negan to be on for more seasons because they like it. I'm just like,
I don't want him to be on for more seasons because, like you said, I can't take that stress. But I do kind of like that he's just like on his don't give a fuck.
No, he's all that as a villain.
Yeah.
As a villain, he's all that. But the problem we run into now, I don't know if y'all y'all feel it, but I love series more than I love movies now, and I'm a cinephile. I love movies, but now it's so many good series coming out. Because you get so much more, you get better acting, you get more camera work, and then it's longer.
So you get more better.
This is the problem with it now. Imagine watching an 8-hour movie where the villain keep doing something that break your heart. That's what's going on with Walking Dead to me now. Yeah. It's just like, it's like we 8 hours into you breaking our heart, dude.
See, but that's why he goes away for a couple of episodes. That's why they intersperse him with
still there. He done did too much.
I understand. Well, I mean,
like they almost trying to hide Maggie away so he don't rape her.
Yeah.
Like, think about it. It's bad. He done pop Glenn in the head. What else he do? He done tortured Daryl, fed Daryl dog food. Like
that wasn't Daryl's first time eating dog food, so he probably ain't mind that much.
He burnt the ball face. And then keep taunting the ball. Keep screwing the ball.
And then the first one got him,
He's screwing this. We burnt your face. Now he's screwing your chicken funny. You gotta see your wife.
And I want you to hand me the iron so I can burn somebody else real quick.
Yeah. You gotta be in the hallway. You gotta see your wife in the hallway while you smoking a cigarette, not really looking at her so he don't get jealous after he done burnt your face. He's got to die.
True. But not to the end
of the season. But the thing is, how bad can he can die for it to be? Yeah.
Oh no, he can.
I hope he die next episode, but he won't. I hope Eugene cap him.
Eugene.
I hope it's like Omar on The Wire when a little kid killed him.
Kid just walked up on him. Just walked up on him.
John like this, just walk away.
Some simpletons.
That would be ugly.
That's what they need. They need Omar on The Walking Dead. Omar could take out Negan.
By himself. Become a shotgun. Give him what's the man from the farm? Herschel's never ending shotgun. That's all he needs.
Never ending.
The never ending shotgun.
You just find Herschel's shotgun.
Yo, that was like a 500. That was like a 500 clip. That joke ain't in.
For real. Herschel was hobbling and killing stuff with that.
Most definitely. All right. Well, I don't know. I don't know if niggas gonna die.
Are you surprised? I'm surprised that
Gabriel.
Gabriel, that King Ezekiel didn't sleep with Carol yet. I keep seeing that, but what is it? Does anybody else think that Daryl's gonna sleep with Carol? Am I just sexually crazy? Am I just sexually crazy? Yeah, I'm just sexually crazy.
Yeah, no, they built on that tension.
Are they like mother and whatever? But or is there sexual tension there? Or am I weird? Please tell me.
I think that's audience driven.
Yeah, I don't think
they feel it.
I don't think they feel the sexual tension. I think the tension is
tension is us because we thought he was gonna do it to that little girl too in that one episode.
Yeah, running through with Beth.
We thought it was with Beth, but I don't know something about Carol. They so close now. And it's been that way for a minute. Think about it. Daryl ain't have a girl in what, like 5-6 years?
Like since the
all the girls since the beginning.
We never seen him with a chick.
We never seen him shower.
It's been a minute. But now Ezekiel, I thought he was going to smash.
You thought he was going to smash?
I thought he was going to smash.
But he probably came too hard.
He came too hard.
He came
too hard.
Yeah, he kept dropping off pomegranates and all that stuff, and your Captain Relax wear with your mustard taco meat hanging out.
Right?
Like you was doing too much. Like the Old Spice Man walking up with a tiger. Like no dog. Like
he literally had a tiger, and the tiger was chilling. Yo, hold up. Walking Dead. I got to tell y'all this too. You need to get better with y'all CGI. Sometimes that tiger looked fake on this episode. I don't know if it's because it was 4K or whatever. When y'all was showing the landscape of the trash, stuff like that. Walking Dead. Y'all making a lot of money right now. Walking Dead. Y'all could have got it better. They could have got a shot. You could have got that shot. Walking Dead.
True that.
Stop trying to. You know what I mean? Stop that. Y'all getting all of the money right now.
Look, they gave you
highest watch show on TV right now. Period. On cable or network.
They getting all the loot for sure.
Did you feel that? Like some of the scenes with the tiger, you like. That look good because the walkers look real. The walkers
are real. The walkers on point. The time I felt it with the tiger was with Daryl in the cage. When he's walking in the cage, that's when I felt it. Yeah. That's when, and definitely when Rick was up on the hill with the green screen.
You can see all that.
Because I think that 4K TVs now, sometimes I don't know if y'all feel this, but I feel like I'm watching video.
It's like you're watching a play.
Like you gotta dirty it up. We used to 24 frames per second film, and a little bit of tint on it. It's a little dirty, might have some hairs on it or whatever, but that's what human beings are used to watching. These 4K videos is straight up looking like a video camera.
I don't need my TV. I don't need The Walking Dead to look like a football game.
You know yeah. That's what they should do. They need to have different filters and stuff to make things look truly cinematic. I don't think the public knows that cinematic things usually aren't crystal crisp clear.
You shouldn't have to need filters. You don't need 4K TVs.
Yeah.
No, at all.
They good. They're good as they are. You know what I'm saying? Like, dang, give you a reason to go to the movies.
And we watch on I was surprised that we watch on a projector here at Amalgam and it's still 4K. It's like I still get that feeling when I'm watching a 4K TV, like when I watch this. But I love the walker with the stuff on him.
Oh, the spike
was
ball.
genius.
Spike ball.
Yeah.
That was on point. That was on
genius.
point. I love that, man. I love that whole like civilization they had in that junkyard, man.
Yeah.
And clearly they're a collective, because like, those are the only people that would ask, like, are you a collective or just like one?
Yeah.
That's the old way of doing things.
Yeah, it was tight. It was tight.
Do they have a name? You guys read the comics. Are they in the comics?
I don't remember them in the comics, but I'm about 4 trades back.
Okay.
But that's definitely, and I left off, like, I didn't see how Negan ends in the comics. I know in the comics it's
I'm just hoping that there's another faction of people that can help them out, because I think if they get if they have who they have now, and then they get that group that they just met this week, and then get Ezekiel's people, I still think they need a couple more people.
Well, here's the thing. The question is whether or not Tara's going to give up the Oceanside people to get the guns. Because remember, they got all them chicks got all mad guns.
I'll be honest with you, that's the only episode I missed. I watched every episode and I didn't see Tara Solo.
That one was alright.
Yeah, Tara.
She found like a whole little Oceanside city where they got nothing but guns, all women. They all their men got killed by the saviors. So instead of like living under them, they just ran. They just left. So they got
like mad guns. So when you hear, so that's why when Rick is like, well, you've been the furthest out, Tara, is that you can tell us where not to go. And she's like, yeah, okay, because she promised them.
So you know what? I'm also getting tired of Tara's baby. Have that baby. Stop being, you know what I mean?
She had the baby.
She had the baby.
Yeah,
so next season she's gonna be small.
So what's wrong with her?
Even if she, I'm not.
you sound a little suspect now, bruh.
No, I'm not saying that.
You sound.
I think Tara's cool, but the thing
I'm
is,
hearing some shaming, bruh.
We've been watching Tara for a couple seasons, and she wasn't thick. Why ain't y'all just make her pregnant then? Oh, is she a lesbian on the show?
Yeah, because remember she was with the doctor chick that got shot in the eye.
I guess that would have been too much to try to explain.
Right. Like, all right, she was a lesbian, but now she's trying something new.
But what happens when she gets? We just supposed to act like that's not happening, like that didn't happen. Like
it's not like she was never like the size of what's the Spanish
chick. She's not
chick.
a big difference. Oh, Rosita.
Yeah, she was never Rosita's size. So
she was smaller. I mean, by the time it came in there, it was looking like, come on, all of us acts.
All right, well, then look at it this way.
What's going on? But then when you see her say, I was pregnant, you're like, all right, cool. But I guess the rest of the season she's gonna be pregnant.
Look at it this way: when you first met Tara, she was held up in that apartment with with the governor and all that type of stuff. And now she with them, so she eating better. So let's put it that way. That's all. All right.
That's all that is.
All right, you about to
listen, man. Speaking of eating, I'm about to go eat.
Go get some grub.
I'm gonna come back. I want to come back on the show and talk about more things. There's a whole lot more thoughts I got on Walking Dead. But I thought this episode was cool. It was cool. Next week's gonna be a Eugene episode. We already know that.
We'll see.
Or Eugene Negan. Watch he do something though.
We'll see.
Watch he do something. How are you gonna feel when he kills Eugene? Eugene can actually get it.
Eugene can get it. Eugene, he gonna borrow time for a minute.
Wait, hold up. That's messed up. You see what Negan's doing to us? That's what Negan does. This is why he needs to die. As fans, we
gotta turn it on.
We're now trying to consider who can die. Like, who can die that you'll be cool with? Eugene, Tara. Sorry, Tara. I love you, Tara.
Not Tara.
I love
Gabriel.
You think Gabriel can die?
Gabriel can die. Gabriel can eat it.
Aaron can go.
Which one is Aaron?
Aaron, the one that was hurt in this one.
Kill him now.
Why you gotta
we
kill
don't
Aaron?
care about him. We don't care about Aaron.
I like Aaron.
We don't care about Aaron. That was the one that has the lover that's back home. He can't die. He's the one that.
Gabriel. All right. Gabriel can die. He ain't nothing. He ain't nothing but a babysitter. That's all he is.
Which they need now because they don't got Olivia.
No, but come on, man. Come on, remember when he first met Gabriel? What he changed into? Come on,
what is he really changed into?
Well, I mean, I was wrong about him because I thought he was just grabbing the food and go. I didn't know. I didn't see the person in the car, so I didn't think like he was, snatched up.
Okay, I feel you on that.
And I didn't want to believe that he was, still that Gabriel because he hasn't been that Gabriel. Like, why would you just flip one like right now? Like
so you saying Gabriel could get you would
Gabriel can get it. He can
before Eugene though.
Yes, because Eugene can make bullets.
Yeah, he's not going anywhere. He can make bullets. Like nobody's killing him.
Well, but we'll see next week, ladies and gentlemen. Right here,
Sirs.
Walking Dead Sundays. Keith from Up the Block, Fat Tribble, Master Tribble, Amalgam Tribbles. She's serving coffees and drinks. Come on down to Amalgam Comics, 2578 Frankfurt Avenue, every Sunday for Walking Dead Sundays, right here. And we will be here, Dead Tribbles talking for the Master Tribble. This is the Bad Tribble, and pardon we say.
Deuces. See you next week.